Hey, yo, what's going on, fam? Uh, okay, today I wanted to talk about meaningful detachment. So, um, this is something that I've struggled with a lot in my life. Um, but it's really just an idea of how to understand that, we're all just kind of here in the world, and like, there's no real need to ever, um, claim things, essentially, right? Like, it's it's kind of weird to think about. It's like as if sort of saying that you'll never own anything, like things are the way they are now, and since they are the way that they are now, um that means it's subject to change, right? Because life is change. Everything in life changes every single moment because time keeps moving forward, eh? So change is inevitable, and we're always gonna have a different, you know everything's gonna keep changing as the moment goes on. So it's difficult sometimes. I feel like humans really do struggle and want stability, right? Like, we like routine. I think that a lot of the times we enjoy routine, and we like to trick ourselves into thinking that things will be the same forever, right? But they won't, because they're always changing, obviously, right? But we like to trick ourselves into thinking that we haven't, that we've cracked the system, though now we're in a certain routine, and that things aren't a little different every single time, um, because they are, and it's unfortunately that leads to like expectations, right? That probably aren't the best for you, right? Like, it's if what happens whenever you go some amount of years, right, at a big company where you think that your life is completely made, set, that you don't have to worry about anything anymore, stability is there, and then all of a sudden they're downsizing, and then a person loses their job. You feel me? Well, those people end up feeling hopeless, and it's unnecessary, really. At the end of the day, nothing's changed. Like, they're still them. They still are who they are. They still have the same skills. It's just that they don't have this setup anymore. Um, Not so bad, but it is, it can feel soul crushing, because they had this illusion of stability. They thought that, oh, I got this shit figured out. You feel me? But that's not it, right? Life is always changing. That you can't trust that fact. You can never let yourself believe that anything that's happening in this moment is subject to stay, right? Like, it can stay, but it can most certainly as well leave. Like, there's always, uh, you know, people say two sides of the same coin. There's three sides. If you see the truth of it, and that's this third side I'm trying to talk to you about right now. It's like, okay, well, at any one point, it can be this or it can be that, and as long as you can see both and you're ready for both and you're okay with both, like, you're gonna keep going. You feel me? As long as everything's just a game rule to how you continue to work your life and strategy and existing, you'll be all right. I think that's it's a big thing with like attachment and like relationships as well. Like, a lot of people have like attachment issues with whether it be romantic partners, whether it be like just regular friends, because of things that happened whenever they were younger. um this is why I wish that we teach like more philosophy whenever kids are coming up, right? We really moved away from the smart way to do it. I feel like whenever we left the philosophy system in like ancient Greece, and we were like, no, no, no more school of philosophy. Now we just teach how to make workers, to increase our economic labor capital. But unfortunately, it doesn't matter as long as we can learn these lessons now. Fuck it, man. Listen, everything's changed, so meaningful detachment. Understand that you can enjoy everything that you have right now, and just, be happy that it's there for the moment. And as soon as it leaves, you're understanding that, hey, that's exactly what you should have known would happen. So fuck it, like, it's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, all right, I don't know. It's like yeah, you're just rolling. We're all just dust in the wind, eh? Dust in the wind. Think of, like, it's true. Like, it's a way to connect with the earth more. I feel like, too, because you really understand that, like, man, you're just here. I think a rock never asks for you to pick it up in the middle of the woods, or the dirt never asks for you to stand on it. But whenever it happens, it can be It just is. Like there's no good or bad about it. It just is, and it's an exciting time because you're living, you're experiencing. It's an experience. In any case, yeah. So that's what I got for you guys today. Meaningful detachment. Just live for the moment. Know that everything's subject to change. Be excited in this moment and use it exactly how you want to use it, right? So whether that be for pleasure, whether that be for productivity, whether that be for anything at all, don't trick yourself into thinking that everything will always be the same. Uh, don't trick yourself into thinking that the future is already set. So that's also a cautionary tale, I suppose, for planning too far ahead. Um, and yeah, I say, hey, be as abstract as you can be about the future. Be as abstract as you can be about honoring rules. The only difference here, I will caution, is that certainly this can be different for people with different intentions. That's why I think that like love and like actual relation, like a family and like all the people that you hold dear in your life. I think that's a special connection because that is. Of course, it is always subject to change, but you guys have made a commitment together to uphold that connection and raise each other to higher vibrations, even whenever you don't want to. So hopefully, you guys keep prospering. I hope that you enjoyed this one. See you later. Bye bye.